This is Charles Schaefer from the Snoqualmie Valley Beekeepers Association. It's Sunday afternoon, May 3, and in this video we're going to demonstrate how to correct a drone laying hive that either has a drone laying queen or a worker laying in this hive, creating nothing but drones. We have gone out to another yard. We have gathered some bees to bring to this hive that is cat brood and house bees. This we're going to use to establish and change the pheromones in the hive, and then we're going to add a new fresh queen to this hive, and this will correct the problem. So this is what we're going to do, and we'll begin that process right now. So this is the hive that we're talking about. We're going to go ahead and take this apart, and we'll show you some of the frames to identify how you can tell a drone laying queen. Why does this happen? Usually it's a queen that's gone through at least one season and she has run out of sperm in her spermatheca. And every egg she lays subsequent to that is an unfertilized egg, and that produces a drone. Okay, we're going to get into this hive here, and we'll look a little bit in the upper box. I don't know if we'll see much up here that indicates a drone layer, but the population is very sparse, and so we notice immediately that something isn't right in this hive, because there should be more bees than that in the hive. And so we're going to take a look in here. And as you can see, there's some honey in these frames, but there's no brood and very few bees. So we're just going ahead and pull this box off. I'll set that to the side. You can also see that there's not very many bees in this bottom box. Now we're going to actually look see if we can find a queen in the hive here. We've got nothing but honey and capped honey and some pollen. The pollen is right here, the nectar honey's down here, and of course the capped honey here. So not much going on there. A few more bees, it looks like, on this frame, but no brood. This is mainly nothing but pollen, a little bit of nectar honey, more pollen over here, and that side is just empty. And of course there was no queen on that frame. Here we can see where the problem is. We've got nothing but brood that is nothing but drone. And we're looking to see if we can spot a queen. Really don't see anything that even resembles the queen. If there is a queen in here and we don't find her, we will be unsuccessful in introducing a new queen. So it's extremely important that if there's a queen here, that we find her. I am highly suspicious that we're beyond the point of having a queen in this hive. Again, we're still looking for the queen, if she exists. I don't see any eggs like from a laying worker or even a queen that's still laying. This is just another frame of pollen with a little honey in the corners. I'm pretty confident there is no queen in this hive, but I don't think that we've got a laying worker going yet, because I don't see any eggs that would indicate we've got a laying worker. I'm going to go back through each frame just one more time to make sure that I did not miss a queen. There's no evidence here that the bees tried to supersede the original queen and make a new one, because there's been no supersedure cells anywhere. Sometimes at this time of year, when they try to do that, the new queen never gets mated, and you end up with a laying virgin that is nothing but a drone layer. And they will look like a regular queen because they're laying. But I don't think that we have a queen in this hive. But we've got to make sure. After I get through looking at all of this, we're going to take about 4 frames out of this hive, and we're going to put 4 frames of bees and brood, and I'm going to take those frames with the drone brood on there that's capped, and I'm going to run a hive tool over it. We have not found a queen. We're going to shake these bees down off of the drone brood and clean that up, and then we're going to be putting some new bees into this hive. So So once I get the bees off, I just drag my hive tool across there to destroy that brood. But we don't need all these drones hatching out and overpopulating the hive with drones. That's not necessary. Okay, that's one frame done. We'll kind of clean this one up. All of this comb, once I clean it out, will still be worker bee comb. It doesn't ruin the comb to have this happen. Okay, I think we got all those taken care of. We're going to remove the empty frames to make space for the bees we're going to add. We're going to put 4 frames of bees and brood into this hive, and we're going to move these other frames out to the outer peripheral. And the bees will clean all this comb up. It'll look just like normal comb when they're all done. I'm going to go to my collector box, and when I go out to the field to do splits or gather bees that we want to correct problems with, and mainly having extra brood and house bees corrects a lot of problems.
Oh, well, they're not happy.
Okay, just so you can see what we got nice frames of brood and house bees, and we're going to put this right in here. We don't have to worry. We don't have to worry about uniting these bees. They'll all get along just fine. Some of these frames have got nice open honey. That particular frame's got larvae. this will be the last frame that I put in. Because of the situation that we're correcting here, this is known as a difficult situation to introduce a new queen. And so we're going to do what we call a delayed introduction. We've got the queen here in the cage. We're going to put tape over the candy, and that's going to keep the bees from starting to eat that candy, and we want to delay that for 4 days. And the reason why we want to delay that for 4 days is to get this queen's pheromones all distributed throughout this hive. You can see these bees immediately say, oh, here's a queen, and they want to immediately start servicing her, feeding her through the screen and everything. And so they're happy to see a queen there. Now we're going to go ahead and set this other box on top. We'll get this hive put all back together. We'll put some sugar syrup on there before we leave, and then we'll come back in 4 days and cut the tape off. So just to review what we've done, we have discovered that we had a drone layer hive. Don't know what happened to the queen, but she's gone, and we corrected the problem by going to other very strong hives, taking out 4 frames of brood and bees, mainly house bees, to put into this hive. We destroyed all of the drone brood so that the bees can clean it up, and now we have corrected the problem. Hopefully that the bees will accept this queen, and this hive will be as good as the rest of the hives in the apiary. So thank you for watching, and hope this can help you in the future if you experience the same kind of thing. What this does, it actually demonstrates that by having more than one hive, you can correct problems with a good hive. Thank you.